And now it's time for today's daily forecast with EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martrich.
Good morning to you. July 31st, 2018, final day of the month of July, and we're still going to be this unsettled pattern for this entire week. But today is not going to be too bad. We're going to have mostly cloudy skies. It could be a few peaks of sun in some spots for very brief times, but I think the majority of the day is cloudy. We're going to have a warm front moving through today, and it's not going to have much of any precipitation with it until we get toward the evening hours and then the overnight period. But we'll have an opportunity for, again, mainly cloudy skies, maybe a passing brief shower or maybe some spotty drizzle in areas of fog, but otherwise not a big deal. Let's go over the NAM high-res future simulated radar. I'm going to start this off at 9 a.m. and nothing on the map to be shown here at this point. So this is a no precipitation morning going through the day. We're going through the afternoon now. Here's 2 p.m. Keep going, and here's 6. Now you can see as we get closer to dinner time, you have an opportunity for some scattered showers and maybe an embedded thunderstorm. I wouldn't be really hung up on the thunderstorm idea here. It doesn't look like it's too big of a deal. Could be just more or less rumbles of thunder mixed in with the showers. And this is what's going to come in for the overnight period. So 6 p.m., we're still mostly dry, maybe a spotty shower in a few spots here, but not a big deal. And as we can progress through the evening and see some of that spotty activity moving its way eastward. This is now looking at 11 p.m. on Tuesday. So the whole idea here is that most of the day is dry on Tuesday, and then we'll have some opportunity for some scattered activity coming in the overnight period. And here you can see that here's 2 o'clock in the morning, here's 5 o'clock in the morning. Get a little bit better organized here early morning on Wednesday. But then this is this is 8 a.m., 11 a.m., and 2 p.m. on Wednesday. Now, it does look like you're going to have a break, so maybe some early morning showers here on Wednesday. Then we have some scattered showers and thunderstorms ahead of a cold front moving eastward. Now, this cold front is going to be running into this high pressure I'm going to show you in a minute offshore, so it's going to slow up. And this is now 8 p.m. It could be some embedded stronger cells out here. We'll have to keep an eye on that, but I don't think it's overall going to be a big deal. But we're now going to be warm sector with the warm front off to the north, so we'll have an opportunity for some higher dew points to be in place, and that means the opportunity for some very heavy rainfall. So this is not necessarily showing severe weather. As a matter of fact, it probably isn't from some of the soundings that I've seen for Wednesday, but they are going to be heavy rain producers where they do hit, so keep that in mind. Once we get to Wednesday, I think we start turning on the jets a little bit as far as precipitation amounts. So here's going back to Tuesday on the global models. So I'm going to move this forward here, and you can see that a warm front is moving off to the north. It's hard to see here, but it's actually draped over the region right here, and you get those scattered showers in the overnight period from that. And then once we get to Wednesday, here's the scattered thunderstorms later in the day on Wednesday with that front coming eastward. Cold front is actually situated right like this, so it's still off to our west, but all the scattered activity is out ahead of it, and we're going to get into that here later on Wednesday or Wednesday evening, as that's going to come through and continued a little bit through the overnight. Then once we get to Thursday, same idea. It doesn't start off too bad in the morning. Then you get in the afternoon, you get the diurnally driven showers and thunderstorms. Here's that high pressure that's kind of holding this front up. This is the same frontal boundary. It's just kind of sitting there and stalling everything around this outer periphery of the high, so it can't really go too far. It's running into that. It's coming eastward, so it's going to kind of stall over the region from Wednesday, Thursday, probably Friday too. I know there was some chance that we could see this dissipate here on Friday and see the front go away, but this might not go away on Friday. Here's a look at Friday. It's maybe moved a little bit further east here, so the frontal boundary is actually situated like this now, but it's still sitting over the area, and that may linger into Saturday. This is what we were talking about with yesterday's video. There's an opportunity for some scattered activity on Saturday. It's still showing here on Saturday, so we're going to keep the percentages high Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, actually later on Wednesday, later on Thursday, and then pretty much most of Friday we'll keep the percentages high for that precipitation, but then we're going to keep it at least moderate here on Saturday with the opportunity for some scattered activity continuing. After this point, this high pressure that's off to the east over here is going to start kicking east a little bit, and that's going to allow for this front to finally move through and dissipate. So by the time we get to Sunday, looks like we're back to partly cloudy skies here on Sunday, and then we have an opportunity to be dry here on Monday. So another front's going to be up off to the northwest, but it's going to be held up by this high pressure to the east again. So we're looking at partly cloudy skies, it looks like, again on Monday. So the Sunday-Monday time frame, not only are we going to partly cloudy skies, we're going to get hotter as the sun comes out and have the opportunity to reach 90 degrees in some locations. If not Sunday, then Monday. But we're going to become awfully close to that. Whether you're in the upper 80s to near 90 Really doesn't matter. It's going to be hot either way, and that is in the Monday-Tuesday time frame. So unsettled is the word, but for the week ahead, Wednesday through Saturday is kind of like we're honing into that time frame for the scattered showers and thunderstorms. Today is really not that big of a deal for most of the day until the overnight, and then we should be able to get most of, after some morning showers on Wednesday, get a long break before we have a next round coming in later in the day on Wednesday, and it looks like it's going to be the case on Thursday as well. I'm Eastern PA Weather 30 meteorologist Bobby Martich. That is your outlook for July 31st, 2018. Have a great Tuesday.